up, guys? My name is Daniel Hiramoto, and we're going to be talking about that Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 48. Now, this quickly gives a summary of what all is going on, I guess, with the other heroes, with Midorima, he's with Gran Torino, and I will get into that, because that epicness at the end of the chapter, though. And then we also see Bakugo and some of the other heroes and who they're with, and one of them, I can't remember her name, but they're like, I want to come on screen with you to go see your commercial, and then the other one's like, well, I actually want to go do hero stuff, and that kind of shows you, like, I guess in this hero universe, the author's actually trying to show that some of them are just in it for the money and fame, kind of like, Western superheroes were, like, kind of like Spider-Man. I know, like, in the original Spider-Man comics, at first he was just doing it for the fame, until his Uncle Ben died. And I guess he's kind of borrowing Western ideals, because I kind of see that a lot in this manga. But it is using, I mean, anime. It's like, it's Western culture with anime in it. So it's really cool, and that's why I enjoy this. But onto the subject of the rest of this, after we see all the heroes, also, what is Tenya doing? I don't know, but I would like to know what he was up to, if he's going to go after the hero killer who killed his brother, kind of like a Sasuke path, sort of. Stray away, not like be a hero, but not be a villain. Kind of one of those guys in the middle who doesn't follow the law, but kills the bad guys. Like one of those guys who kills bad guys. Kind of like Sasuke, I guess. But we'll probably find that out later. Also, now into Midoriya. Midoriya. At first, like last chapter, it said like, oh my gosh, I figured it out. I know how to use one for all now. I was thinking, okay. But then today, this chapter, when he goes, Gran Torino doesn't teach him anything, and Gran Torino's making him do it all by himself. Okay. Yeah. Good, Gran Torino. Keep it up, man. Good training there. But, I mean, Gran Torino is pretty old, but it was cool to see him last chapter, and this chapter with his, he seems to have, like, I think it's super speed or something. We don't know what exactly his quirk is, Gran Torino's quirk, but I feel it has something to do with his speed and agility somehow. Also, it was interesting that Gran Torino was, we already knew this, but he was All Might's teacher, and All Might's friend was his predecessor to the One for All, and probably there's some dark past that we're probably going to find out later, and it's going to be like one of those Kubo manga things where it takes a bunch of chapters to go into someone's past. Maybe not, maybe it's 2 or 3 chapters, or maybe it's just a page like he's done before, but I don't know yet. Anyways, Midorima does figure it out by having Takoyaki, I think it's Takoyaki, I believe that's what the translation said, I could be wrong, but it said Takoyaki after he finished training the day before by himself in the middle of the night too, and people are staring at him like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, his training did not seem very successful, and I felt like maybe we should have seen more scenes than just him. Yeah, I jumped, and I face planted on the wall. Okay, but then he figures it out. You can't just focus One for All in just one body part. You have to separate it, like kind of like a fish. Like you don't want, or the takoyaki candy. You can't just have one hot part on the fish. You have to have it all warm and hot, because you're gonna hate if there's like one piece of chicken in there that's warm, and then the rest of the soup is cold. Or it's like when you have a bowl and the bowl's hot, but your food isn't when you put it in the microwave. You could say that too. So, okay, and then he does figure it out. He kind of looked like this Super Saiyan of some sorts going, Rah! So that was pretty cool to see him, and maybe he'll legitimately be able to hit Gran Torino, but there would be an excuse because Gran Torino is old, but who knows, we don't really exactly know what his quirk is, so it'd be cool to see that. Also, I think it'd be kind of interesting to see All Might's training and what he went through, and maybe if Gran Torino uses the same techniques to teach Midoriya, but I don't know. And also I'm excited to see what Bakugo's gonna learn and what he's gonna become, because he's with some superhero who makes good heroes and slick people and very nice, gentlemanly, and that's gonna be a very interesting combination to see. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this, and peace out.